Okay guys, so today we're going to react to a video called Roblox items you never get. And we're going to check out this video and see what Roblox items you never will get. And here we go.
When you first started playing Roblox, your avatar most likely looked something like this.
It probably looked like one of these, yes.
Filled with free avatar items made by Roblox worth nothing. As you played more Roblox games and saw other players' avatars, you'd see the potential with what Roblox could do.
Yes, I could see what potential Roblox could do. I have started like a bacon, then I transferred to get Robux and became a new player.
And in the process, you might have learned about some rare avatar items that
I have learned that
only the richest, best, or oldest Roblox players have. In this video, I'll be going over some avatar items that everyone wants to own, but can't get because of the price,
obviously because of the price or how rare it is,
the limited amount, or the item simply being available for a limited time years ago.
Exactly, like how limited it is, or how much Robux, or how much it's left of it.
So let's start with an easy one that most people have heard about, which actually offers a pretty huge advantage in games. The Headless Horseman, or how most people know it as, Headless.
Everyone wants that item. It was just on sale for Halloween. Everyone wants that item because I don't know what the advantage of that is. I think it's because there's no head right here. So yeah, everyone wants that, and they try to scam people. And the only one that's legit is Roblox sells it. But yeah, a lot of people try to scam this item. As you saw in the Halloween event, people tried to scam this item. So like, this is a rare item. It is. It comes out every Halloween. 31,000 Robux. A lot of money.
The Headless Horseman was published through Roblox over 10 years ago on the Halloween of 2013 and has ever since been re-released once a year for a limited time around Halloween, making it one of the longest Roblox traditions still going on. But other than being a limited time Halloween bundle, what makes it worth the insanely high price of 31,000 Robux? Well, buying this bundle gives you the incredibly famous Headless Head, which completely
gets rid of your head.
Removes your head from your avatar. This not only lets you look cool, but also gives you a decent advantage in games. Most shooting games have preset avatars, and the goal of shooting games is to hit the head, so you won't be able to cheat in any of the big shooters, but there are other things you can use it for. Flamingo or Albert has made multiple videos using it to hide him.
Yeah, you can. It's basically a big advantage. You can use it to any advantage you want in any game, shooter, FPS games, and like that.
Murder Mystery 2, so the Headless Head can definitely come in handy in
it will come in handy, like I said, big advantage.
A lot of different games.
Look, I'm trying to hide.
Now, before you go spend your life savings to buy this $300 item, there's a thing you need to know about Headless. It's a scam. And no, I'm not talking about the price. I'm talking about you not actually being headless when wearing this supposed headless head. The head is actually just hidden in your torso and it looks like this.
The nice thing about this package, guys, is, and the reason why everyone wants it is because there's no head.
Yeah, and that's why no head there means free advantages, but there is a head in the thing, so technically it's not really headless. But it is, though, but yeah.
Head.
So the people that buy Headless for 30,000 Robux actually just bought this. Now let's move on to one of the most iconic Roblox faces ever made, which originally sold for 100 Robux, but which has over time increased to 200,000. The Super Happy Face. The Super Happy Face was released on the 4th of September 2016 with a surprisingly cheap price of 100 Robux. Most people will probably know it as the Creecraft face, which he wore from the very release until around when he stopped making piggy videos in early 2022. But if you played Roblox from
I don't know what the gist of that face is supposed to be. I don't know why it's that much money. I thought it would just be like 100 Robux and stay 100. But apparently that thing is rare. I don't know why that is. Just a happy face. I don't know why.
Around 2017 and 2018, then you might also recognize it as the Denty Dan face, which he does still wear when he uploads Roblox videos.
Yeah, he still occasionally wears it. Yeah, he still wears it.
It's so happy.
But if the face was released for 100 Robux, then how is it now worth over 200,000?
Yeah, how is it worth that much? I'm very curious how it is.
Well, when the face was released, Roblox set the price to 100 Robux with a limited quantity of 50,000 with only 24 hours to buy it, and only around 30,000 people bought the face. Usually the less of something there is, the more it's worth, and the more of something there is, the less it's worth, right? Well, this doesn't always apply to Roblox Limited, and especially not the Super Happy Face, because some other Roblox faces have a significantly lesser quantity and were published before the
Exactly, so if it's published before, it's still getting the money.
Super Happy Face and are still a lot cheaper to buy. So a big reason the super happy face is so expensive is simply because it's such a cool looking face.
That can't be why.
I don't know if it was just me, but back when I first got Robux, I was very careful with how to spend it and would instead buy the cheapest items possible. So buying a face for as much as 100 Robux sounded like something that would never happen.
I'ma ask you again.
Alright, here we go.
And I never spent a single Robux mindset like me must be pretty happy now.
My blushy happy face, which is going for $6,800. That isn't
Yeah, you see how much expensive it got over the years? It's just insane.
insane. Whenever I bought this, it was literally like I think like 500 Robux. It wasn't that much. That's crazy.
What the Sigma?
Now
Yeah, it's more expensive now. More expensive now.
let's move on to our very first Roblox has series that everyone wants to own, but which is really not as rare as people might think. The Valkyrie.
Oh, that item is very, very expensive. Everyone wears that thing.
The very first Roblox Valkyrie, known as Valkyrie Helm, was released when Roblox was around 1.5 years old in January of 2008 by the user Clockwork. And the reason you might recognize that name other than being the creator of the Valkyrie is because of the Clockwork shades and Clockwork headphones
Exactly.
being named by him, both of them having their own item series and being very recognizable
Yeah, the one that's very recognizable is by the headphones and the shades.
our items. But despite him being the person to create the incredibly popular Valkyrie series for Roblox, the origin of the Valkyrie goes back to 1999 from a completely different game. It's actually a straight copy from a game series called Valkyrie Profile,
Exactly. See, really developers take copies from games.
and this character named Lyneth. Anyway, the original Valkyrie could actually only be bought with ticks or tickets. And for people that didn't play when Tix was around, it was another Roblox currency, basically Robux but free. But the Tix price for this Valkyrie was actually not that high. It was only 30,000, which equals to around 1,500 Robux.
Exactly. See how cheap it was back then? Nowadays it's like, I don't know, maybe 50,000?
In 2013, 5 years after its release, the hat became limited, but because of the amount of time it was available for so cheap, it got 10,000 purchases, so despite it being the original Valkyrie, it's a lot cheaper and more common than some of the newer ones.
Bridge complete.
I'm broke, dude.
Let's go!
Sick.
Let's go! Only 50 owners. There's only 50 owners. No way.
None of them really have an interesting backstory, but they're all very iconic and
Yeah, they are iconic to the Roblox community.
expensive. But a Valkyrie that has an interesting backstory is the Valkyrie of the Metaverse, which is actually available for free. This Valkyrie was obtained from a Roblox event called Metaverse Champions,
Oh, Metaverse Champions. Everyone claims that this is the greatest Roblox event in history.
which took place in 2021 and was made to be a replacement for the beloved Egg Hunts. But it kinda sucked, so it only happened once.
Yeah, everyone, for some reason, liked that event.
The problem with this event is that it had 4 different teams: Sparks Kilowatt, Faye Yoshida, AJ Striker, and Ren Brightblade. However, one team's avatar was so ugly nobody was on that team. One avatar was there to appeal to the kindergartners and got the easiest games to complete, so won easily. The team with the coolest avatar got the hardest games to complete, so it couldn't win. And the last team's problem I actually don't remember. This one might have actually been balanced, but it definitely wasn't enough to save the event.
Oh, you want this badge? You want this badge? Yeah, just get everything in the game. Beat all the levels.
Yeah, Roblox events are very hard to get a badge. Beat all the games, beat all the levels, and then you get stuff.
Unlock all the characters,
Exactly.
and then I'll give you the badge.
Anyway, after completing this event, no matter what team you're on, you will get the Valkyrie of the Metaverse. The Valkyrie is not ugly or anything, but there was a big rumor going around at the time that it would look a lot cooler with the original Valkyrie look. Because on the Metaverse event website, there was a picture of the prizes, one of them being the Valkyrie. And there it said, themed after the winning champion. So people thought it would be a pink Valkyrie because of Sparks Kilowatt getting first place.
Oh, but it didn't.
Anyway, the Valkyries might be put on a pedestal by a lot of people, but they're really not as rare as a lot of people think. In fact, there's a Valkyrie available you can buy anytime for 50,000 Robux. And if you really want to become a Valkyrie owner, then you can buy the Summer Valkyrie for 25,000 Robux, but you're gonna have to be really desperate to buy that.
I mean, it is cheap, so you could buy it.
Now let's go back to Roblox faces with one you could have got for free, which is now one of the most recognizable Roblox faces ever, the Epic face.
There's no that was free.
The Epic face was available in December of 2010 and was made with the now old Awesome Face meme. So when I say it's one of the most recognizable Roblox faces, it's because of that meme. Anyway, so like
Yeah, you see how faces become originally from memes and shows and games, you see? It just became a meme and then it became a Roblox face. And now it's selling for probably a lot of Robux right now.
Like I said, this face was actually available for free. All you had to do was connect your Facebook account to your Roblox profile and post something. And if you didn't want to do that, then you could also simply buy it with 45 Robux.
Shut up and take my money!
This face is famously used by Roblox tutorial YouTuber Connor3D, but even more
Yeah, he still uses it.
known non-famous Roblox employee Shedletsky. Shedletsky is actually one of the 3 people in Roblox to have a unique icon in the player leaderboard.
Exactly.
His one being the epic face. Now, unlike the super happy face, this item did not become limited, so it doesn't have a proper Robux price. However, there's another face called Roblox Madness face, which is a slightly worse version of the epic face, worth 70,000 Robux, so that along with factors like it being from the very beginning of Roblox and the very limited quantity would raise the price a lot. In fact, only around 12,000 players ended up getting the epic face, and the amount of people that have the face and still play Roblox over 10 years later is going to be pretty low.
Yeah, because soft sell, so it's pretty low.
It's been said that there's no plans on making it limited, but if it ever did, then the amount of people still playing Roblox and being able to sell it would make the face pretty expensive.
Yeah, they're not gonna sell it.
If you thought buying Headless Horseman for just the head is dumb, then you really won't like this next Roblox avatar bundle. The Core Blocks Death Speaker, or just Core Blocks. The Core Blocks Death Speaker was released around 2 months after the Headless Horseman in December of 2013. Since its release, it has become the most favorited Roblox bundle that costs Robux,
Yeah, because less hunters wear that package.
currently having over 2.3 million favorites, even meeting the Headless Horseman's favorite count of 1.9 million. But neither of them even come close to the Woman bundle, which for some reason has 7.8 million favorites. Now, unlike the Headless Horseman, the Core Blocks Death Speaker is available all year round, despite being released during Christmas, but just like the Headless Horseman, it's crazy expensive. If you really want to buy Core Blocks, then consider buying the toy version. Anyway, so like I said, if you thought buying Headless is a waste, then you really won't like the reason people buy the Core Blocks
They only use it because it's for slenders. They just wear it because of that stupid leg piece.
Death Speaker to get its right leg, which is half the size
Told you.
of a normal Roblox leg.
Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna buy Core Blocks Death Speaker. So, oh my gosh!
Told you.
Yes, I bought it.
That's why. Right there. That is why right there. That is why.
If you're a rich Roblox player, then I can kind of understand buying the Headless Horseman, because it can give you some in-game advantages and also lets you make some cool avatars. But buying the Core Blocks Death Speaker won't help you in-game, because there's a way cheaper alternative to make your avatar short, and I think the amount of cool avatars you can make using this is far more limited. So the only thing you'll gain is bullies.
Exactly.
Excuse me, Baba girl. Baba girl, what do you think of my new avatar?
Guys, look. Bread Noob Killer bought Core Blocks. Bread Noob Killer bought Core Blocks.
Now let's talk about an item that you honestly might not even know that,
Alright, here we go again.
but that is way too interesting not to talk about, and that every player of a specific Roblox game wanted at one point. This banana.
How is that an item limited?
This banana shoulder accessory was
Oh, was it because of Preston?
originally sold for 690 Robux with a stock of 99 and is now worth 300,000 Robux.
Yep, it's because of Preston.
The item was released during the beginning of UGC Limiteds, where players could start making limiteds alongside Roblox, and this person decided to upload
Yep, it's because of
the
Preston.
banana. At the release of UGC Limiteds, people would buy anything in hopes to gain a profit. But this is actually not the reason it's so expensive. It's this insanely high price because it was made by Preston, the creator of the pet simulators. And to raise the price even further, owning the item gave you a very exclusive
Yep, give you a very exclusive Titanic that everyone wanted to get it.
pet in Pet Simulator X, being a Titanic banana.
Yeah, and I first showed people with it.
And to raise the price a third time, this pet is not tradable, so the only way to get the pet in Pet Simulator is by owning the actual avatar item. If you know Preston or you've played Pet Simulator X or 99, then you know that,
Hello, I like money.
and you
Yeah, he likes money.
might be thinking, did he really sell it for that cheap? No. Every time someone resells the banana, he gets a small percent of it, so he got far more from resales than what he got from just selling the bananas at the original price. Preston should really chill with all his prices, but you gotta admit that he's a pretty smart dude and knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He likes money.
What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money!
Now let's go back to talking about Roblox hats with a very iconic hat series, the Domino Crowns.
Yeah, that one's most iconic.
The very first Domino Crown was released not even a year after Roblox's release in June of 2007 and is famously worn by one of the richest Roblox players, Linkmon99.
Exactly, but he then quit doing Roblox.
And Merrily, one of the creators of the original catalog avatar creator, Catalog Heaven. This hat was given by winning in the 4th Roblox event ever made called the Domino Rally Building Contest, where you had to make a Roblox game using dominoes. Originally there were supposed to be 4 winners, 3 players who had created games with dominoes and 1 player who had made a YouTube video about any of the maps participating in the competition. But because way more people participated than was originally anticipated, Roblox increased the amount of winners and in the end 13 Domino Crowns were made. Take good care of those Domino Crown hats, since there are only going to be 13 in existence. You can bet that they will be worth a lot when we allow people to start trading items. Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, it's 68 million Robux.
Anyway, just like the Valkyrie helmet, because of its iconic look, it got its own item series. But I don't think there's a single Roblox avatar item series with a bigger price difference with the original and its following one. Anyway, there have actually been 3 free Domino Crowns. Obviously the original for winning in the Roblox event, but one is given out to all Roblox interns at the end of their internship, so this one you need to be a nerd to get and might not count as free, but one that was completely free for everyone was obtained by simply using a Roblox promo code. It looks pretty cool too, but the actual best looking Domino Crown is the counterfeit Domino Crown, which is an incredible remake of the original Domino Crown.
Oh look! 6 million for the legit one. This is the normal one, and this is the counterfeit one. You can't really tell the difference.
Yes, you
Really?
can. Look at the difference there. Look at the dots right there. It's all blood. It's like dripping.
This one kind of looks, I think this one looks cooler.
But because of the dripping dominoes on it.
It's cool.
The Dominus.
The Dominuses are very expensive.
The Dominus is a Roblox item series that every Roblox player used to dream of owning. Maybe it was to show that you were rich, or to show that you were an old Roblox player, or simply to look cool. It all depended on what a Dominus meant to you. There are currently 16 different variations of the Dominus, so some are naturally worth more than others, but basically all of them still said one if not many of these things. This is especially true to the Dominus Imperius with the now cheapest price of 540 million Robux.
That is not cheap at all.
With an original price of 13,337 and
That's cheap.
an original stock of 26, many of them having fully disappeared over time. This is because it's the first Dominus ever made, published January 24, 2010, famously worn by Stickmaster Luke, the creator of Natural Disaster Survival. But despite this being the original Dominus, you could argue that there are more rare Dominuses out there. The big one being the Dominus Venari. This Dominus was obtained by one person in the Ready Player One Roblox event for being the very first person to complete the event.
You finished the hunt as the first player ever. Wait, what? Did I get the done?
So quantity wise, this is the rarest Dominus, tied with the Dominus Inspirationist and Dominus Azurelight, both given through the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah.
All of these
Yeah, there was a lot of harassment for those things.
Dominuses only having
This was getting harassed on the internet. People were mad they didn't get that Dominus.
one owner each. And as the least rare and cheapest Dominus, which you're most likely to see someone wearing game, we have the Dominus Formidolasis. This Dominus is worth over 100,000 Robux and has a stock of 3,700. I've been playing Roblox since 2016 and I've seen Dominus Formidolasises a couple times, but still so little that it's in the single digits. Dominuses are not as big as they used to be because of UGC items and Roblox not really releasing any new ones, but it's nice to see someone still values them. Now there's something I need to tell you all that I haven't told anyone before. I own a Dominus. And no, I'm not talking about one of those cheap, retextured UGC items.
Why are you don't...
I'm talking about the first Dominus ever made, the Dominus Imperius.
How do you own that?
I'll be giving it away at 100,000 subscribers, so please like and subscribe.
Alright, I'll say is some Roblox items you said in the video are indeed expensive. Some are not expensive, but I will say Roblox should be putting more out. And if I ever do get a chance, I'll probably buy the cheapest Dominus. But like, yeah, I think Roblox items should be coming out. But yeah, I think like every Dominus should be at least prestiged and taken care of goodly. But yeah, a lot of Roblox players are really digging for those limited items and big expensive items. So what do you guys think? Do you guys own any of these items? Let me know in the comments. I'll catch you on the next one, and peace.